My name is Connie Paraskevin. My connection to the Olympic Games is, I guess, first and foremost as an athlete in the sports of speed skating and cycling, and also involved in the Olympic movement period, supporter of the Olympic Games and Olympic youth, and it kind of goes on from there.
So Connie, what are some of the projects that you've been working on since your games?
Well, the biggest project, and the project I'm most proud of, is really being a part of the legacy of the 1984 Olympic Games and the L84 Foundation. I currently run youth cycling programs in Southern California, and the L84 Foundation is a primary supporter of that, was a partner with me from inception in starting this program. So for me, it's really special not to only have, an organization that believes in youth sport and in our organization to help support us, but the fact that it's an Olympic organization with ties and the legacy of the 1984 Olympic Games, and I was part of the Olympic Games. It's kind of like coming a little bit full circle, and so it makes it extra special to be partners with them in what we do.
And I mean, I'd love to know what prompted you to start Connie Cycling? What was the inspiration?
Well, I think it's sharing, the beauty of sport is the lessons that it teaches us, as kids and as adults too, but as kids. And so, I was looking at, what could I do to help give back to or share with, I think is more a better word. How could I share with the youth those lessons that we learn from sport and the Olympic message, the beauty of the Olympic message, the strength of character and, the courage and the respect and the responsibility and the friendship, all those things that we associate with the Olympic character. And, what could I do to share that with the kids coming up? And, obviously, my background is cycling. My background is speed skating. Well, not too well. There's actually quite good speed skating in Southern California, believe it or not. But I was looking more at how could I use cycling as a platform to reach youth, get them exercising, enjoying sport and exercise. There's so much inactivity with our kids nowadays. And so let's get them excited about sport. And so it just was a really good time with the L84 Foundation, my organization, and also an indoor cycling velodrome being built in Southern California. So with the three of us coming together, it made sense that would we be able to kind of dig roots and build something that would not only help reach the kids today, but keep reaching them tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow as well.
And I know that you're based here, but then this might be an even better question for you. What is it like being here now and having seen the impact of the 84 Games to now celebrating 30 years since the 84 Olympics?
Well, it's crazy. I think, at the time, I think a lot of us knew the 84 Games was special. At that time, I didn't know a lot about what was going on behind the scenes, a little bit, but I was more focused on the athlete side. But even then, I think we knew that there was something special about those games. And, the success of those games really is what has changed, changed what happened with the Olympic movement, I think, after that. And so, we're seeing with the L84 Foundation, we're seeing that. They made commitments during those games. They made commitment to serve youth sport in Southern California, and here we are 30 years later, and they're still doing that, the legacy of the games. And so that was one way in which that was the first organization in time that they really did that. Nowadays, that's kind of a promise a lot of the game cities make. We're going to give back to youth in the area, and they do, and it happens. But that was also a first. So I keep kind of turning things back to the youth aspect. But I think we knew it was special. We knew it was going to. The intent was for it to somehow stay and remain, that spirit to remain in the community, and this is one way in which it has.